Hi, this is Lucia with The Art of Love. I'm a dating and relationship expert specializing in helping you get your ex back. Today, I want to talk about when does no contact start working? How the heck should I know? That is the honest answer. I mean, there are so many variables. How can anyone know when no contact starts working for your particular situation? However, I will make an educated guess. But before I do that, I want to remind you to make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any future videos. And while you're at it, tap the bell icon so you'll be notified when a new video is up. Okay, so to understand when no contact starts working, we first have to understand why no contact works. And one of the reasons, just one of the reasons, for doing no contact is for your ex to experience life without you, and to miss you, and to see that you're not reaching out, and to feel anxiety. So we need all four of those things to happen. So you can see why no contact is not a sprint, it's a marathon. It takes a while for it to get going, for it to start working. Now, the first thing you have to keep in mind is your breakup real or fake? Because if it's a fake breakup, then you're going to quickly hear from your ex when you do no contact, because they were just trying to get you to do something, to behave in a certain way, to shake you up, to wake you up, and it was a fake breakup. And if you don't contact them, they're going to go, uh-oh, oops, I did it again. I made a mistake. So they're going to be reaching out very quickly if it's a fake breakup and you do not contact them. It could be a matter of days, or it could be a matter of a couple of weeks at the most. But most of the time, it's not a fake breakup. So one thing you have to ask yourself is, how long were you together? Because the longer you were together, then obviously the more enmeshed your lives were. That means that the sooner that they're going to experience life without you and what it's like to live without you, and the sooner they'll miss you, and the sooner they'll feel anxious, therefore the sooner no contact is likely to start working, and the sooner they are to reach out. But that's only one factor. At the same time, it doesn't necessarily mean that the longer that you were together, that the sooner they're going to contact you. I wish it was that easy, right? You were together 9 months, okay, let's reverse engineer that, and that means blah, blah, blah. No, there is no mathematical formula. There are other factors to consider. We, of course, cannot forget attachment style. A person with an anxious attachment style is going to feel anxious sooner rather than someone with an avoidant attachment style, especially someone with a dismissive avoidant attachment style. So the anxious attachment style is going to reach out sooner when they see that you have vanished into thin air. But more important than attachment style is interest level, because it doesn't matter what someone's attachment style is. At the end of the day, what is their interest? Because if their interest is in the 30s, then no contact is going to take longer to start working than if their interest level is in the 40s. Because no matter what our attachment style is, we've all been broken up with, and we've all broken up with someone. But what determined our actions afterwards was mainly interest level. That's the variable. Whereas attachment style always remains the same unless you work on yourself. The interest level is a variable. And so we have to take that into consideration. So if I'm going to give you a time frame, I'm going to have to go back to the 60-day rule, which I talked about in my video. And it is based on the teachings of Maxwell Maltz in his book, Psycho-Cybernetics. So in the first 30 days, your ex is usually fine. That's why the 30-day no contact rule is BS, and there's no point in contacting your ex within 30 days of the breakup or the point of last contact. Now, moving on from days 30 to 45, that's when your ex will start to get curious and they'll wonder why they haven't heard from you. And then finally, in days 45 to 60, they are most likely to reach out. as you've seen if you've listened to any of my no contact success stories videos. So even though no contact probably started working at about the 30-day mark, it still took at least another 15 to 30 days for them to reach out. Just because it started working, it doesn't mean they're going to reach out that day. That would be too easy. But here's the bottom line. It doesn't matter when no contact starts working. What's important is that it does work and that your ex eventually does reach out. So let me know in the comments below how long you've been in no contact. I would be curious. But in the meantime, if you're going through a breakup, I know it's painful and I know you want to reach out. But as you know from listening to this video, you shouldn't. You have to let no contact do its thing. Instead, you can reach out to me for a private coaching session so I can help you get your ex back. And you can reach me at theartoflove.net, where you can also sign up for my free newsletter. If you're listening on YouTube, remember to like and subscribe. If you're listening on iTunes, I would appreciate if you would rate and review the podcast. And finally, remember that love inspires, empowers, uplifts, and enlightens.